Yes.
We're next, Ken.
Sure.
Follow that.
Daryl, hope you're getting good.
Yeah.
You mentioned that.
Grabs.
I have the headline. This is what the TRCC seeded, and this is what came to fruition. So our headline in the New York Times and the New Yorker is how we built a community culture and learned to thrive. Hint, it was fun. And we figured out through a series of different processes that we'll be talking about, we figured out engagement, how to really engage community and to use that engagement to really change behavior. A little bit of peer pressure, but all in the name of fun, some gaming and things like that will be described in experimental communities. And we formed a real contribution culture, and that became the basis of a new American revolution.
Yes, and we spoke a lot about the gamification component. You know, we had a game that was really, really well thought, but it was well thought and at the same time flexible so that communities can come and engage and kind of create their own rules. So there is a constant flow in between the online and the offline world. So we are engaging with online gamers that actually come and provide ideas for the movements, and they can come with indicators, and they can come with learning objects like audios or documents or tools, and there's constantly like reward systems to make all those contributions visible. But at the same time, we were very, very conscious of rewarding those that engage on the ground and build projects on the ground. They kind of have the effect, and then kind of, like doing a good feedback system for that to be seen.
And so there was friendly cooperation and competition between communities in this gaming kind of mode, from people would see, communities would see how they could boost their happiness index and relative to their neighbors. So it was both indicators based of what was happening on the ground, but it was also, there was space for imaginative speculation in these games, so that people could contribute ideas to the pressing problems and issues in the community. And so the ideas would be rewarded and tried as well as the scalar aspect of indicators.
And that connected so well with the Olympics. That was
Yeah.
happening too.
We also talked about a road show that would go from community to community, that it could be like, it's sort of like the old circus things that would go around, only instead of just being purely entertaining, it would be very entertaining. So people would have a desire to come. But it would engage people, and it would be about how do we rethink our community in terms of these new, not so new, but in terms of what's really important. And so it would be this kind of play shop kind of entertainment thing. It would be like community animation would be the aspect. It might involve animals and trapezes, but it would be juggling for understanding.
And in that, there was a piece that was like conscious evolution TV reality shows. Like, we stop seeing K-Bus and other things that are happening in TV reality, but go into what is actually happening and transforming the planet. So things that we did, we wanted it to be really experiential and behavior shifting, so that it begins in the eye and enables people to do actions within themselves and find a good placement within the whole ecosystem and thrive in that. So one of the quotes that were for me important were cellular experiences for behavioral change, or a game that transforms who you are in a community. And so those were quotes.
We were using, oh, sorry. One of the things we talked about was Burning Man and how it was that people would go to this completely different set and setting with a different set of rules. And the behavior and almost identity would change because of that set and setting and set of rules. And so what would it be to create many different versions of that in many different places? That was part of the thing that created so much innovation and people getting to experience themselves and their community in a new way.
Another thing we wanted as well, because we created an incredible knowledge repository. So it's like the WikiHow for resilient communities movement, in a place that we would create templates where it would be so easy to share the practices of what has been successful and what has failed, and to be able to reiterate. And for people to see like a dashboard where they could see, oh, these are the projects. This is the climate in this project. So a rainy project needs more of my attention, while a sunny project doesn't need much of my attention. And this is the places where I can contribute. And it doesn't matter if it's 1 hour or if you want to go with your whole passion and complete time. And inside the TRCC, we also found ways in which we could be sustainable with it in our survival needs, but that within our group, it provided so much that it was really fitting us. Like we spoke about the Maslow pyramid of needs and how it fed our most transcendental needs. So that's why many people really wanted to collaborate with us and contribute, because it really was about having fun and thriving as a microcosmos of the larger whole.
Yeah, there, Brad.
Cool. Brad, did you want to add anything? No.
Nope, you're shaking.
Okay, it's 12:25.
Yeah.
Just one brief.
Yeah.
One of the things that added to all of this was the whole concept of mutual aid networks that helped people to extricate themselves from the money economy in their community, and helped them to make this transition into a contribution culture. That was one of the powerful change things that happened.